Sterling? Sterling. What's wrong, dude?
Dude, I'm just kind of nervous today.
Why? Big waves?
No, every time I go into Chip's gym, this freaking girl, dude, we have just so much beef.
With a girl?
Dude, she's kind of gnarly.
I don't believe
she's
it.
She's huge, dude.
No way.
I'm serious, she's giant. Well, I can't podcast until I work out, so let's do a quick crush.
Wait, I thought Chip kicked you out.
What?
What are you doing?
Dude!
Get out of here!
Oh my gosh, dude, are you okay?
You thought he was kicking me out?
Dude, he threw you.
Dude, we're freaking bobsledders.
Oh, that's what they do?
Yeah. Alright, let's do it.
Let's do it quick. So you think she's in here?
I saw her car. She drives a Jeep, and there's a bunch of rubber duckies.
Oh no. Alright.
She's in there.
That's her? Dude.
She's kind of gnarly, dude.
That's her, dude? Dude, she sees you.
No, she did. No, she did.
Just look. Go. She's coming.
Got it.
What? Oh. What is it doing? Let's go. Go.
Housing, you know the rules. Aloha. Best surfer in the world, Sterling Spencer, and Cousin Ryan presents Pinch My Salt.
Is that a real sigh of disgust?
Dude, that was gnarly. She almost ripped my head off.
What's her name?
I think it's Bethany.
Ugh.
Really?
Bethany? Like Bethany
She
Hamilton.
looks like a Bethany.
Yeah. She froze when you did the flute.
Dude, luckily I had that flute.
I didn't think she'd be that big.
That's why I keep flutes on me like all the time now.
Really?
Dude, lesbians are gnarly.
I didn't know God made him that big.
I've been having a tough time with lesbians lately.
All right, what happened?
I don't get it. Why can't they let me in?
What do you want to do with them?
Hang out.
Just hang out.
They're so it's just them.
Right.
Why can't I be like the third wheel?
So go just cruise around in their Jeeps? and
Yeah,
stuff?
let me in their Jeep.
Dang.
Play with a rubber ducky.
Yeah. Have you asked?
I have.
Really?
Do you know how the lesbian flute started?
No, tell me.
Well, I was at the beach, and luckily I just got my flute.
Really?
Yeah, like the second day I got it.
Just whittled from Tom. What is this thing? Did you get it at a yard sale or something?
It's a 12th dimensional flute Tom Carroll gave me.
Oh, he
in the
did?
mountains of ayahuasca.
Oh, when you guys were walking around?
Yeah.
You guys whittled it?
He whittled it for me.
He whittled it?
Tom whittled it.
Whittled it for you.
So I was about to go surf, and the two lesbians fly up in the Jeep.
Oh.
And so I'm like, they're two pretty hot chicks.
Dang. So you were like, oh.
So they had surf bars, and I was like, dude, it's on.
Mm-hmm.
And the one pops out. She's like, hi. And I was like, hey, y'all surf? Just being nice. No expectations.
Yeah,
I'm not trying to hook up with them.
Yeah, just talk.
Yeah, I just want to be friends. I like new friends.
Okay.
It seems like there's always a core lesbian, and then the girl that's not sure if she's totally in or
Right.
not.
She's still willing to.
But the gnarly core lord lesbian, she's super protective of the one that's not totally sure she's a lesbian yet.
Right.
She's a little bit more girly,
Mhm.
like the non-core lesbian.
I get it.
The girl was super nice to me, and then the core lord lesbian popped over, and she was just
She brushed you aside?
She stood in front of me. She stood in front of her girlfriend,
And you just kind of backed away.
I was like, whoa. So I went back to my van, kind of with my tail between my legs.
Right.
And I just had the flute, and I just started playing. I was like, doo-doo-doo. And dude, the gnarly one, she just
softened.
She's like, oh my gosh,
Whoa.
I love your flute. And they came and sat by my feet, and I was like, and she became so nice. She had this like red green. She had a mohawk.
Oh,
the gnarly one. She had a mohawk, and she had this sick green stripe, and then like dreads on the back.
Dude,
she was sick.
It's like from the Matrix or something.
But yeah, that's when I realized I'm like, oh, this is a lesbian flute.
This.
Yeah.
Wow, it's like a wonder of the universe.
You know, like people come to my island.
Yeah, Pensacola.
And it's like let's not forget. Like just because now all the lesbians live here doesn't mean they run the show.
Right. A straight white man still runs this.
Well, let's just not. I don't need disrespect.
I hear you.
Like you don't have to come disrespect me just because I'm a male.
Right. Let you hit on the the curious lesbian. Curious.
And it's not like I'm trying to bring them back.
You just want
I'm trying to bring us all together.
Okay.
Because I feel like the core lesbians, they're trying, they think I'm trying to steal them back.
Right.
The problem is I have an advantage.
The flute.
Well, my other flute.
Your second flute.
It's like someone eating tofu. It's like, yeah, this isn't steak.
I think I get it.
You know what I mean?
Wait, to a lesbian.
To a lesbian. Like if she's not full lesbo.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
You know the dong meat's still calling.
Oh, I get it. She hasn't fully veganed yet.
Yeah, she hasn't gone full lesbian.
What's the
vegan.
other word for the other vegan that still eats fish?
Pescatarian.
So she's still like peniscatarian.
Donkatarian.
Yeah, dongatarian.
That's what I think the core lord lesbians are worried because they know I have meat still.
Right.
I have the meats. And you know the way meat is. It's like primal. Like sometimes you just want freaking steak.
You want a corn dog.
Corn dog?
God.
Corn dog's not real meat.
Why is that so funny? We just go down the meat path. Pinch My Clips brought to you by West Peak.
Dude, let's freaking get peeking.
Let's peek it.
It's weird. Rob? It just looks like Rob.
I know, you're right. It kind of confuses me.
Like that just looks like Rob Machado. And then you go, that looks like Tom Carroll or something.
Yeah.
So that's Kelly's face. They look so much alike.
Yeah, now that you say it.
Isn't that weird?
Rob does have a more prominent schnoz.
Kelly looks more Rob than Rob looks Rob.
Maybe this is twisted AI. Because I don't think Rob's neck's that big.
That's Kelly's neck.
Oh.
And Kelly's head.
Oh. I'm
with Rob's face.
Dang.
But Kelly's face on Rob's body and hair.
I get it.
He looks even more Rob.
I know.
It's weird.
I didn't know Kelly had such a beefy neck.
Would Rob even be famous if he was bald?
I don't know.
Dude, we should do an episode on of what if Rob was bald the whole time.
I know.
He wouldn't be famous.
He would be kind of famous.
He would be respected.
Yeah. Speaking of good hair.
Jeez. Who are these core lords, dude?
You're West Peakin'?
Dude, I'm like cross-eyed. I got a lazy eye.
Jeez.
Hey, how's it?
Where is this? It's you and Aki.
This is me and Aki at the freaking Surf Expo in Orlando.
Dude, so these are legendary times.
This expo was the funnest expo of my life.
What happened?
Me and Aki, we just got drunk and we rode these electric scooters everywhere.
This is the year?
Yes, dude.
Dude.
And we were just cruising and look at our terrible shirts.
I know. You had so many shirts like that.
Dude,
and
Erlios had the worst shirts.
And you would give them to me and I'm like, oh.
You like wash your car with them. Dude, Billabong designers, they were just put the logo and everything in every which way. Anything goes. Just pump it out.
Put a triangle on it. Yeah.
Triangles, put them on. Put the logo. Go. Send them out.
Yep.
God, those were good days. Look how young Aki was.
Dude, look what you're holding. You're holding a still frothing,
Still filthy.
still filthy thing.
Excuse me. Have you guys seen Andy? Taj? You seen Joel? No?
Oh, yeah, we were... Okay, we had the premiere that night.
And you were inviting people?
Yeah, me and Aki were passing, and like people were tripping the hell out. They're like, "What?" It was so fun because expos are so uncomfortable.
Yeah, they're
You
boring.
have to talk to so many people. And me and Aki, someone gave us these electric scooters, and they're like, "Yeah, we'd love Aki to ride around in this." So we were just like drinking beers, cruising around, passing out. Come to our movie.
What a day, dude. Cruising with Aki and watching a movie that night.
Oh, damn.
Didn't you eat a lot of chicken wings?
Everywhere we went.
Aki was the chicken wing master.
Beers and chicken wings every meal. I remember my gut was like
Full of just chicken skin.
look at my eye, my eyeballs telling it all. I remember being so hungover. We went to Sebastian Inlet the next day.
Here we are. East Coast tour. Aki's about to surf Sebastian for the first time of his life.
I remember we had to go surf for these. The kids held this special event for me and Aki to surf.
Oh, no.
And I remember being so hungover, and I remember my stomach was hurting so bad, and like I'm not used to this lifestyle.
Yeah.
And Aki was like, it was like diesel fuel for him.
Oh, do you think Aki remembers that day?
Probably not.
Yeah. That's you. I think we
Look
got.
at this freaking core lord.
Is that
What?
the guy that got mad at you and he was using the exercise ball? I'm working here.
Taylor Knox?
Is that Noxie?
It is Taylor Knox. He's like, I'm working here. One of my favorite dudes is Taylor Knox. He was known for being like the most serious surfer on planet Earth. I went to Australia with him. He was just like so funny and nice and
Carefree.
Like, why are people saying Taylor Knox is like this? I didn't get it. The wave is called Lennox Head in Australia, and you have to go down this big cliff, and there's like rattlesnakes everywhere. And we're in the car, and I like grab my board and I look back and he's gone. I'm like, whoa, that's weird. I'm like, wait for me. I finally get down there, and he's got this giant medicine ball, you know, the ones you work out with. It was like the big one, and he was doing his stretches with it. He's like, I was trying to talk to him and stuff. It's like he didn't hear me anymore. I'm like, I'm just gonna paddle out, you jump off these rocks. And like when I'm going to jump, he like jumps over me. He's like blocks me and like kicks in my face. I'm like, whoa, dude. Like, and he's just staring, like he's just like I see him like taking off, and I'm so far down, there's no way he could get to me. I hear this, hey! I'm like, he can't get to me. So I'm like going, I'm like, woo! And I keep hearing this, hey! Hey! The wave is over. There's no more wave anymore. And he pumped so hard to get me. He's like, I'm gonna get him. He's like, ah! He finally gets to me. I like look back, I'm like, huh? And he's like, I'm working here! And he goes to do a cut, he's like, ah! And he lost all his speed, so he just throws his board as hard as he could. And he goes, Phew! I'm like, whoa, dude, what's going on? WSL posted all these they're like the most classic J-Bay photos ever.
I wish you were surfing.
I know, come on, WSL, can you freaking
Throw me a bone.
throw me a better shot?
There they are.
So, dude, this was before me and Kelly's heat. I remember that board. I remember the stickers.
What's up with the fingerprints?
But look at Curran just in his yawn, dude.
His eyes are probably shut.
He's not even looking at the board.
He's like this.
He's got an HD TV in his glasses. He's watching.
Did he just get his eyes dilated?
Dude, go to Kelly. I remember this is the face I got every second.
Jeez.
He's prime Kelly.
Dude.
Like just scary. Look how dumb that board looks. I wonder if it's a sticker placement. Look how it looks like a banana.
I don't get it. It's a bunch of fingerprints. Are those all the fingerprints of people he's killed, Kelly?
All the people I've slayed. There's
Yeah.
Rob's hands.
Rob, everybody.
Killed.
Taj.
Danny Will's there. Got it.
What the heck?
What? Was this an accident?
It's like you pushed
He's
down
like,
your-
okay, I'm going home, guys.
It's like he's dead and they're like, let's let him ski one more time.
Anchors away, my lord. Dude, this is the way I want to go out.
Yeah.
Later.
He loved to ski. And then you fly off.
Dude, when I die, I want you all to push my body into Jaws.
Dude.
That'd be sick.
And
I
then,
finally surf it.
and then we'll strap you to the surfboard and push you out and
Yeah.
Laird will shoot a
Firing.
bow and arrow, firing bow and arrow at you.
Right in my nuts. Got him.
Laird's like, you kook. What is, oh, dude, look at this fight.
Dude, it's like knee high. Dude, that's my wave, dude. Get on it. Dude, this is my peak. No, dude, I've been serving here for 30 years. Oh, it's gnarly out here. We need life jackets.
It's the smallest day ever.
So sad. Hopefully it was beef over something else.
It had probably said
Like,
something about
dude,
you.
you slayed my chick last night.
Your mom's fat.
Your mom slayed me. Don't you know the rules?
It just looks like they're humping each other.
You want to make out? Tink. All right, surfing. All right. Yeah, I'm surfing. Yeah, I'm surfing. I'm ripping. Got my backpack on. Yeah, I'm getting barreled, kinda. I'm ripping. I'm ready. Can you get to? Yeah.
Red Bull gives you wings.
Red Bull gives you wings.
Dude.
Dude, that guy's pretty gnarly.
I don't care what you say. Coming out of a plane, that is
That's
gnarly.
insane.
And he's strapped in. He's got a helmet. He's got a backpack.
I know.
So
He's
sick.
you're gnarly, dude.
Dude, is this really Andy Irons?
Look at that hair.
What is that?
Look at him paddling. Dude, that's why they called him Raw Irons.
Oh, really?
Look at that style. He hasn't grown into his body yet.
You're right. He's middle school.
Where'd he get this hairdo? It's like he wanted his haircut to make it look like he's always going 90 miles an hour.
Yeah, like he's in a jet.
It's the sickest hairdo. It's like a lesbian haircut.
We need to watch that again.
Look at it.
Whoa.
How does he spray paint
You know,
it?
that's back when Moose was around. Remember
Right,
Moose?
that's moosed up.
Dude, Andy is moosed up.
Look at him go. He hadn't grown into those limbs.
I know, he's long-limbed.
He's like an octopus.
Oh,
So sick though.
rest in peace, Andy. Bro. How old is he there? 1993. What year was Andy born?
My guess is he's 17 right here.
All right, let me look it up.
16.
1978. So he's
I'll do the math.
13. He was 15. Because if he was born in 1980, he'd be 13 plus 2. He was 15 there, dude.
Wow. He's 15 here?
Yeah.
Jeez. Dude, did you hear Kelly's all pissed off at Paul Fisher for getting hair back?
Yes, dude. He's not
And look
happy.
at Kelly's angry.
Why'd you get here? And I didn't.
Dare you, dude. You disrespect all bald men. How dare you go back? How dare you?
That is true. When another man leaves the group,
It's not cool.
it's traitors.
He's a traitor.
Paul Fisher, you're a traitor. If you're bald out there, stay bald out there. What?
I believe I can fly. What is he thinking?
Oh.
Does he not see him? That's the most ridiculous clip I think I've ever seen.
But does he have priority?
I believe. Does he not? He's like being a silly showboat, and then,
Whoa, that.
dude, these are two kooks.
But they can get barreled.
They both died. They went to kook heaven.
Oh, really? So kooks don't go to hell?
Kook heaven is it's a place out in the lineup.
Oh.
Look at them. We're both gonna get lipped.
And he never is seen again.
It's crazy. There's so many brave kooks out there.
Yeah.
I've seen so many brave cooks at Pipeline, like having zero idea what they're doing, and they're just like getting so slammed. Oh my god, dude.
Drinking the cooler.
Oh my god.
Dude, 2 grams of sugar.
The only way I can describe West Peak to someone who's never had it,
Yeah.
it's like tandem surfing with a one of the top OnlyFans models.
Like you're grabbing her
And you're grabbing her waist. And you're tandem surfing. She's kicking her leg out. And y'all are just in the barrels.
Whoa.
But the West Peak is the chick. And you're just it's like if Laird took you tandem surfing.
Yeah.
And you're in the front. You don't have to do anything. And you're just sticking your legs out.
That's what West Peaking's like?
Yeah, that's what drinking a West Peak's like.
Mm.
It's like Laird just doing all the work.
Gluten-free, real fruit juice, 3 grams of sugar.
Sparkling white rum cooler? Are you kidding me?
Guys, go to drinkwestpeak.com. Type in Pinch My Salt to get 20% off. Sparkling spirits. Crafted for rebels. Savored by legends. West Peak. Dude, I want to ask you a question. I know we've talked about
What's
this
up?
before.
What's
But
going on?
why won't Kelly follow us?
What kind of pride is in that body of his?
I mean, he commented on our last video about his hair.
If he had hair like mine,
Dude.
could you imagine his turns would look so sick?
You know Kelly's thought about it. You know Kelly has met with a hair guy. I'm like, we could take you to Turkey.
Turkey.
You'd
Maybe
be
that's why the wave pool's in Abu Dhabi.
Oh, he's got a hair guy. He was super kind of nice
Loved
in
it.
it. He loved it.
He was asking for my phone number the other day
What from who?
from my friend.
Your friend? What did he want?
I don't know, I was kind of scared for a second.
Dude.
But he promised, like, he wasn't going to hurt me.
Oh, he did.
Yeah.
So he hasn't texted you yet?
I haven't got a message from anyone.
Dude.
I don't know. Like, I was watching LeBron, like, haters.
Yeah.
And there's people on ESPN that just talk crap about LeBron 24/7.
Right.
I don't think I've ever said anything bad about Kelly as far as when it comes to surfing.
Okay. Yeah.
Like, I've been pro Kelly since day one. I've
Right.
never been like, like LeBron has Skip Bayless and Stephen A. Smith
Up
on
his
ESPN, and they're just constantly, oh, Michael Jordan was better, Michael Lee. And like, I've only said good things about Kelly,
Right. About his surfing.
about his surfing career.
Yeah.
I've been so pro Kelly.
Okay.
But the only thing is I just have fun with him.
Right.
Like when he puts out like a black and white
Slow-mo shot.
slow-mo shot.
You know what it is?
Have I said anything bad?
I mean, I could maybe cut to a few clips to see.
What if he's genderless? Kelly's a pretty gender neutral name. Like maybe he was born with no junk.
Dude.
This is Kelly. I bet Kelly gets goosebumps when he watches this.
Kelly? Kelly!
Kelly, you need to retire. Kelly! 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 Kelly, you need to stop! Kelly, stop! No, I will not retire. Who said retire? Don't you ever tell me to retire. Kelly, I'm tweeting out you should retire. Kelly!
What's going on here?
Cops! Who called the cops? Get out of here! Yeah! Get out of here! I will not retire.
I think you want him to have fun, you want him to play, and he won't play.
Right. It's
And
like I'm
Laird
trying-
has played.
Right.
Laird Zoom called us and laughed and hung out and watches the videos. Kelly just has stonewalled us.
Yeah, he can't play.
Yeah, he gives us like a comment a year.
Yeah, a couple comments
And
here.
he got it out in January this year.
You got it over with.
He's like, I'm texting.
Do you think his brain can't understand because he's so locked in?
That's what it is, dude. Well, we got to get him.
But maybe since he's retired.
Right. Maybe
I was driving today. I was kind of having visions of me and Kelly like hanging out at his house. Like he finally lets his wall down.
Come on in.
Because WSL just posted a picture of me.
Yeah.
Did you see that?
Yeah. And Kelly's in it. Tom Curran.
Well, that was right before our heat.
Yeah.
And
I wish it was you surfing though.
I know. I was like, "Where's my freaking surf shot, dude?" Yeah, had a camera. Dude, I was freaking 17.
Really?
Isn't that crazy?
So you were there with him and around that era. What was going on? What were you gonna say?
What were we talking about? When I first was around him, he wasn't the same. He's a different person now.
Really?
Dude, you've heard him quote himself. He said, I had a heart made of stone.
Right.
Do you remember him saying
Yep,
that?
I do.
It was like everyone was having fun, and then all of a sudden Kelly walked around and he was like, like I've never,
Fun's over.
I've never had someone stare at me like that,
Yeah.
and stare at other people like that.
With
Like
a-
I remember watching him walk through the contest area, and it was almost comical.
Like a principal walking.
It looked like Will Ferrell in like Wedding Crash, or like
Yeah.
some kind of silly movie where he's
Like Anchorman.
yeah, overacting. I remember like him staring at people's wetsuits like,
not
you gonna wear that?
Yeah. It's not zipped up.
It was like we're at the cafeteria and the freaking like principal walked in.
Yeah. Well,
It was just, and that now he's like, I feel like he's ready.
he's ready to stop. Well, maybe the new baby, retirement. Well, Kelly, follow us. Just do it. When he does follow us, I want to get confetti shots and like,
We're partying.
like, "Woo! He's accepted us.
What's up with the fires?
Gosh, dude, LA is so jacked. Do you know people who've lost houses?
I think my sister lost her house.
Really?
Yeah.
Ugh. She got out though. She's good.
Mm-mm.
She's not.
No, she didn't make it.
Oh, Abby, we hope you're safe in a hotel somewhere.
I think she got out.
Good. Well, I'm glad. It's crazy, man. Well,
What do you think about this?
what? Like about LA on fire? You know, you look at it and you see a comment that's like, "There's a bunch of sinning in that town. God's judging them." And I'm like, what? I don't know about that, dude.
Well, Maui wasn't sinning and they got roasted.
Yeah, Maui was just a bunch of fat white tourists and local Hawaiians.
Yeah. Well, did you see the Trump video going around? How he like warned them?
Yeah. And Joe Rogan, a couple weeks ago, some guy was like,
And Joe Rogan was
he's
talking
like,
about,
all it takes is one good wind and that the whole LA is going to go
well,
up.
the Santa Ana winds, they come every year. And it's, have you ever been out there when it's windy? It's
no.
gnarly. It's like 100-mile-an-hour.
Yeah, I saw a video of like palm trees like
The waves get crazy offshore, like perfect. Dude, I don't know. California, I was there during COVID.
oh gosh.
It was sus. It was the sussiest place I've ever been.
Dude.
I remember it was Thanksgiving,
Yeah.
and I was living at Rob Machado's house,
Mhm.
and they had police patrolling the streets because they sent an email to everyone in California saying you can't have groups of people together.
Right.
So they had police, like, with flashlights looking over fences and stuff.
Yeah, dude. No way.
Can you believe that?
Nope. In Florida, we were like, doo, 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 doo. We were carving turkeys and kissing each other.
Dude, I had never felt more. I was doing my brain injury stuff, and I
Yeah.
had never felt. It just felt weird. It felt like Nazi stuff.
That's what I was going to say. Well,
It was just so.
the fires.
Well, now to the fires, it's like they've been saying they can fix this way long ago.
What do they need to be fixed? Like clear out
You
brushes?
can clear out the forest,
Clear out, but all the...
or do controlled burning when it's not crazy windy,
Dude, well...
or
Well,
clean it up.
tons of people lost their homes, and I can't imagine what's going on. It's crazy. The funniest thing to me is only people care about is like, what celebrities lost their houses? Billy Crystal, Paris Hilton. It's like,
Billy
okay.
Crystal lost it.
Yeah, dude, a bunch of celebs.
Billy Crystal?
I think
I
Billy
thought he
Crystal.
died.
No, he's still with us.
Oh, really?
Have you ever seen a girl with a butterfly tattoo?
Dude, I was just thinking about this the other day.
What do you think about them?
It's the new tramp stamp.
Anywhere on their body?
You know, like in the 90s, if a girl had the tramp stamp, you
Yeah.
knew it was on.
No, it was always like barbed wire or something.
Yeah, it was like a flower with like thorns. Or like a yin yang sign
Yeah.
with a fire on it.
Yeah.
Or like a Sublime lyric.
Yep. Roxy sticker.
Yeah. Butterfly tattoos are the new Roxy sticker.
Oh.
And it's almost all the Gen Zers.
Is it like a new fad? People are doing it?
The Gen Z nation.
Dude. Gen Z Nation.
Yeah, I think it's all the Gen Z freaking... Harry Styles has a butterfly tattoo.
Oh,
He was like kind of the leader.
really? Get a butterfly tat.
I kind of feel like it's one of the gnarliest Gen Z trends going on right now.
Comment if you have a butterfly tattoo.
Like they for sure have an OnlyFans.
Mm-hmm.
Or like they do Molly. Gen Z they love doing Molly.
They're Molly people.
Mm.
I like the name of the drug.
Yeah, it's kind of nice.
Most drugs are like ice
yeah.
or heroin. Molly.
Yeah, Molly's nice.
I think it tricks you to take it
I think that's why the Gen Zers take it.
because it's a cute
If it was called like death,
yeah, it was called like Dradonky. They'd be like,
Dradonky?
I'm not taking Dradonky tonight, but Molly. Have
Yeah.
you ever taken drugs? I've never done drugs.
I almost did cocaine with Metallica once.
Oh, didn't you like fake do it?
But some got in. I was like, whoa.
You like kind of faked it.
So we were on this freaking yacht,
Yeah.
and we were coming back from Witch's Rock,
Which is rock.
which is like this gnarly Costa Rican surf break.
Okay.
And it's me, a couple surfers, photographers, and Metallica.
Crazy.
And I remember we got back on the boat, and when we were on our way there, these girls weren't there. We don't know how they got on the boat.
A helicopter?
I think they were already on the boat, but they were like in the
Underneath?
basement.
Dang.
So they like came out, and there was different lighting, and they had these weird drinks.
Dude.
And I had a couple sips of it, and I was kind of like, whoa, I'm kind of like loosey-goosed right now.
Dude.
So then they bring out this giant bowl, and they had like these bells, and they're like, it's here, and like, ding, ding, ding.
Master.
Well, cocaine in Costa Rica is like pure.
Okay, so
It's
it's
like Colombian
good
cocaine. It's like the Crip.
and you're with Metallica.
And I'm with Metallica, and they're like... So they like go over the bowl, and he's like... Put
Dude.
his whole head in the bowl.
Okay.
Whole face.
Yeah.
And he was like...
And you're just
And
in
his
the
whole face was white. Like, ah! I was like, whoa, this is gnarly. I was like, all the rock star stories you hear, I'm
Yeah.
like, it's on, like it's
real.
happening.
It's real. And then did they peer pressure you?
Well, yeah, we were all like, I didn't like put my face in the bowl, but they had like little,
Like teaspoons?
yeah, they had little like one hitters everywhere. And so I was like, I've never done it. I'm like, this is kind of gnarly, but Metallica's here.
I gotta be cool.
I gotta do it. So I was trying to like pretend I was doing it. So I like didn't have it on the nostril. I had it to the side. I was like, but my nostrils are so big, it's still like vacuumed, and it was like,
Yeah, you have
I was like,
perfect cocaine.
and it hit my
nostrils.
brain. I was like, I was like, what's on?
Dude.
Felt like a Red Bull,
Oh, really?
like a big rush.
Yeah, you have the perfect cocaine nose.
Oh my god! I had it over here, but my nose was still like. But then I was like trying to act cool. I was like,
Yeah. Crazy, dude.
it feels like instead of putting a Red Bull in your belly, you just pour it into your brain.
Dude.
Ooh,
That's a cool story. And it's true, guys. He actually was with Metallica.
dude, that was a weird time. I never felt so unwanted,
Really?
but also wanted.
From Metallica?
Well, when you're around really famous people, it's just this weird ass vibe.
Yeah.
It's like they're moody, and like you can't tell if they're gonna off with his head.
Yeah. Or if they love you.
They love you 1 second, and then they're drinking your piss the next second.
Well, you never know. I feel like this. You never know if they're going to, like, off with your head, kill you, love you, or want to, like, do you.
Dude, I had so many guys try to do me.
Oh, okay.
When I hear all the Justin Bieber stories,
Yeah, the
I
Diddy crap.
can really relate to that.
It's power.
Because I started traveling by myself when I was like 14.
Yeah.
And I'm this little, young, blonde,
Yeah.
cutie
Yeah.
on Billabong.
No beard.
Not one speck of hair on the face. Luckily, my mom, she really taught me to like,
Stranger danger.
yeah, she
Yeah.
did. And she always like tell me to like kick him in the nuts if like something happens.
Yeah, dude.
So I think that really saved me, but there's so many like weird, creepy guys in the surf industry.
Dude.
And like they want you on trips because they want to like touch you.
Oh, wow. Well, this was years and years ago, so you're not going to get anybody
I'm not going to say any names.
Me Too'd.
I was thinking about that. I was like, dude, there's so many people I could meet too.
What's Me
But it's
Too?
not they're poor.
Yeah, what are you
It's
gonna
just
do?
poor surfers. It's not a big enough industry. But I'm
Yeah.
telling you, like, I bet you there's a lot of kids, surfer kids, all have like the same vibe.
Yeah.
Like, you get these creepy industry power Mongols of
Yeah.
like the surf industry, and you're just these cute little surfer boys.
Yeah.
I got paid way more when I was younger.
Ew.
That's another thing. Like, I remember like going into these meetings, and like they would talk about like the youngest surfer boys and their blonde hairs, and they would go on and on like how cute these surfers, and they would pay us. Like, I was making like $60K
Yeah.
when I was like 16.
Just because you were young and ready.
And then when I like was pro and like crushing it, they wanted to like take my money down. I don't think I ever got a raise.
Dude, so that's kind of creepy. This is a kind of gnarly topic.
Yeah, right. We're getting in there.
Dang, dude.
Well, when I saw the Bieber stuff,
Yeah.
it reminded me a lot of like, you know, when kids get into like stuff too early.
Yeah.
Like, parents are out of their minds.
Well, like you said, it takes a good parent to guide them and protect them and make sure nothing bad happens to them.
I'm honestly lucky. Like, nothing ever happened
Yeah.
because I was ready to like kick someone in the nuts.
Oh, there you said you're ready to do something. You're ready to climb the ladder.
Well, that's another thing. I remember like some guys, like all of a sudden they're like making a lot of money. I was like, did they freaking...
Did they? The WSL CEO? Anyways, well, parents, protect your kids.
Do you get pissed off when you see your car, someone else driving your car?
Oh, the same model or whatever?
Mhm.
Yeah, because I used to have a 6 silver 4Runner, and I'd see another one, and like that, it wasn't as gnarly as mine, like faded,
Right.
and I would be like, "Oh."
Like they're comping your steez.
Yeah, like I'm the only guy with a silver 4Runner.
I get pissed off when I see a silver Sprinter. It's definitely like my ego.
Like, you want to be the only guy rocking it?
Well, I don't want to sound like a total dick,
Yeah, just half of one.
but I never saw a Sprinter before I got one.
Around these parts.
I never saw anyone.
Yeah.
Did you?
Definitely not. I'll go to the beach now with you, and there's like Sprinter.
Dude, I remember when I got that puppy, people were like I was driving around on a zebra.
Well, it was kind of like because your dad drove around in vans all the time, but you got like a mega futuristic one.
It was so gnarly.
Yours was like,
Wasn't it
whoa.
crazy?
Yeah, I remember you brought it to my house and we all jumped in it and we're like, wow.
I remember I got that puppy and I drove to California. And I remember I drove from like San Diego all the way up.
Dude.
I didn't see one freaking Sprinter.
Now that you see them every 5 seconds.
So I think that's a little bit of it. It's
Yeah.
like, dude, where's my freaking photo?
Well, you
cred,
probably
dude?
you probably kind of feel like you're one of them now, like because they don't know you were one of the main first guys.
Well, like, can I get like some photo incentive?
Like first Sprinter in Florida guy.
I just feel like maybe Mercedes should like
So
hook me up with some stuff.
like a new sliding door or something. Ugh.
But at the time, I was filming Gold, and like I remember, like I had so many photos getting passed around on Tumblr, and I'm showing my age right now. This is when Tumblr was
Dude,
huge,
Tumblr was sick.
and I had a photo. I posted me like with my boards in front of the Sprinter, and like, dude, I remember it got shared like 50 million times.
Right. People were like, surfing vibes.
But then it's like, dude, did I start like the worst trend ever?
Dude, maybe you did. It's like an epidemic in
Well,
California.
it's all the rich kids got one.
Yeah. I wonder
And-
how many.
And then like put like their wooden stuffs in it,
Yeah, they outfit it.
and they're like, we live in here and 24/7, and
I
but
wonder-
you know it's just parked outside of their house.
So many probably just burned up in LA.
We lost thousands of Sprinters.
We're starting over.
So maybe that's why I've got a chip on my shoulder. I remember drove down the first time I drove downtown.
Yeah.
I went on a date, and I picked this girl up.
Yeah.
I'd never seen a girl more scared in her life.
Yeah, because you look like you're abducting her.
Well, what's funny is I was texting her. I was like, yeah. She's like, what do you drive? I was like, oh, I got a Mercedes.
And she's thinking like a tiny little.
Yeah, she's thinking like I'm gonna pull up in this freaking crotch rocket.
And then this.
I remember turning the corner and it like almost tipped. It was like, and I didn't have one thing, and it was bare bones.
Yeah.
So it was so loud. You walk, it's like, hello, hello. I opened the sliding door, I'm like, she's like, I'm like, come on, let's go.
Dude.
She like steps in, she's like,
She's looking for like straps.
What is this?
Yeah, from Mercedes.
Like, this is my Mercedes.
Dude.
And she had like a leather jacket on.
Ooh.
And she was just like, dude, this is sketch. but it confused them because it's a Mercedes.
Right, it's a nice
They're
vehicle.
like, it's expensive.
Yeah.
But it's scary in here. All I had was one beanbag in the back.
What's the leather jacket have to do with it? You said you had a leather jacket, so it was just gnarly.
Well,
she was ready for a Mercedes.
When a girl wears a leather jacket,
Yeah.
she's ready.
She's ready.
It's on.
It's on, dude. You're right.
Dude, I remember when I was like 28, there's like, my skin was just so nice.
Oh.
There was I could do no wrong.
Right.
I remember I took 2 girls out once.
On one moment?
I took them both on a date. And they
Really?
both had leather on, complete leather on.
Hold on. Wait a minute. You took 2 chicks out at the same time.
And they had the same name,
Can you say their name?
Victoria.
Whoa.
I was like kind of peeking.
Dude.
I remember I rocked up to this bar
2 leather jackets.
with 2 Victorias, and they had leather pants on, leather shoes, leather jackets, leather
bras. Dang.
And they had jet black hair,
Oh my
like
God.
the gnarliest blackest hair, and they were like as cute as they could be.
Yeah.
And they had so much makeup on, and I remember walking in like, and I remember like these surf nerds were like, whoa, and I was like, what's up?
Victoria, meet Victoria.
Just Victoria. What's funny is they're best friends, and I think they had anxiety, so they couldn't not be around each other. This was like Gen Zers before Gen Zers.
Before they knew that anxiety existed.
This was like the last of the millennials,
Okay, I get it.
like where they're morphing into Gen Zers.
Dang.
Yeah, and, dude, I came in so hot. It was insane.
How did that night end?
Well, I kind of tried to leave them because they're kind of like,
Kind of annoying.
yeah, it was like too easy. And there was this like Mexican chick that I was super into. And I was like trying to talk to her. I was like playing pool.
What was
I
her
was like,
name?
what's up? I can't remember.
Veronica.
She's like this gnarly Mexican chick. She was so tall.
Hmm.
She was beautiful. But yeah, I remember I was like playing pool with her, and like my leather chicks, they're like getting mad, like, take us back home, and like they're like, I was like, hold on, I was like trying to impress her with my pool. and then this fight broke out.
Between the Victorias?
No, like some guys playing pool over the Mexican chick.
Oh no.
And I was about to like step in, and she's like, don't do it. It's not worth it. I don't even know them.
Dang, dude. So you peaked.
So then I lost the leather chicks. They left.
They're gone.
They left me. And I was like, dude, I blew it. I was trying to have it all.
Yeah.
And I wasn't content with my Victorias.
Yeah. Dang.
It's just
It's a life
when you're
lesson.
on top, it's
Yeah. So you went home alone.
when I'm alone.
That was good.
I remember another night.
Oh gosh.
This was when I was like peaking.
Yeah.
And I was kind of on top
West
because
peaking?
I was kind of west peaking.
Dang.
I was kind of on top because back then, I had like 70,000 followers on Instagram.
Yeah, back then that
Back
was like
then, that
a
was
million.
Yeah, that was like having millions, especially here.
Yeah.
Like no one had more than 1,000 followers here,
Right.
and they would like look at my Insta and I'm like, whoa.
70K.
And I had like beautiful pictures of me like surfing.
Yeah.
With freaking Andy. Like, gnarly. So, dude, I was on top.
Yeah.
And so I was at that bar. And they had this weird door cracked. And I was with all these like grommets. Like they were just starting to drink, and I was kind of like about to leave the scene.
Yeah.
So I like walk into this storage world, and I flick the light on. They were collecting like all this Star Wars stuff.
Talking about,
dude, the owner, he had like $1 million worth of Star Wars memorabilia.
Okay.
Everywhere.
And you walk.
And I walk these kids in, and I'm like, look. And they're like, what? I was like, yeah, dude. Like, I was making up stories. Like, I actually knew about this. Like, I was just trying to blow their minds. Like, this is like the way I roll.
These are my Star Wars.
Yeah. So he had this giant life-size Chewbacca.
Dude.
So I like had a couple West Peaks in me. So
Yeah.
I'm like freaking. I walk out with the Chewbacca in the middle of the bar. I'm walking out with the Chewbacca, like, what's up?
No
and
one
like
stopped you?
pouring beers in his mouth, and people are like, this is sick. And everyone's like pouring beer in the Chewbacca's mouth.
Dude, some guy is pissed at you.
Well, then freaking the owner comes out.
The Chewbacca owner?
He's like,
What the frick?
he's like, I saw on the security camera someone broke in. I'm calling the police. And so he's like, no one can leave.
What?
The police are coming. We have y'all on tape. And so all the kids are still pouring Chewbacca drinks in its mouth. And I pulled a Homer Simpson. You know that meme where he's backing out? So I already was kind of nervous about that. I'm like, this is kind of breaking and entering.
Yeah.
So I like was sneaking back. And I found this freaking like, you know in Nacho Libre where that girl goes in that hole?
The secret tunnels.
I found a secret tunnel out of there.
Dude.
I like on my knees, I remember crawling through the secret tunnel and like came out the back like, and I saw the police going back in.
Dude.
So then I parked my van right in front of it like an idiot. So all the police, they have like flashlights and they're like,
Where's the Chewbacca guy?
So I threw my jacket off, I threw my hat away, and I like changed my look. I took my glasses off.
Yeah.
I found some scarf and I like wrapped it around. And I walked up and they're like, have you seen? And I was like, oh, I've been down at the freaking
Yeah. Somewhere else.
somewhere else.
You read a different.
I was down at the Pink Pony. And I like got my van, I was like, and dude, all these kids like almost went to jail and stuff. And they didn't do anything because no one was trying to steal anything.
Yeah, it was just a party.
Yeah, it was just fun.
Is that story true?
Dude, swear to God. I have a picture.
I
I was thinking about my brother the other day.
Yeah? How's Yancey doing?
You know how Kelly is to the surf world?
Yeah, the goat.
My brother was the same to like the beach bar world.
Yeah, the king of it.
Like, I was thinking about his legacy at the beach bars. I'm like, dude, no one has put in more work.
I know, he should get a trophy.
Dude, I remember he would like show up at bars and people would like want his autograph.
Dude, they should do like an end of the year like Oscars.
Beach bar Oscar.
Yeah.
Dude, he would have won so many awards.
He would have won every year. Like
the most drank margaritas.
the biggest jump off a building.
I remember people just wanted to party with Yancey.
Yeah.
It's like Yancey put down all his surf aspirations to like just go for it.
Yeah.
He put in so much work.
I know.
Every night. I'd never seen someone put so much work into their craft.
Right. He should do a master class.
I was wondering, is there still legends out there at beach bars?
There definitely is. There's always that Yancey at a local beach bar.
Like, is that still happening? Or is everyone on phones?
Oh. Well, yeah, because now they don't want to go too crazy because someone will film it.
I don't know if there's legends anymore. Like
I think
that.
you're right. The phones.
Because it was its own world. It was like its own Instagram.
Yeah.
Like partying was its own thing. From like Thursday to Sunday,
Yeah.
there was its own world of people. Like
Yeah.
there is on Instagram.
But now people don't want to be filmed, and then it gets sent to their boss, and they're fired.
And I remember like when I started going like to the bars when I was like 23 or something.
Yeah.
Dude, one of the most maddest times I've seen him was when I came to the freaking Islander and he found out I could dance.
Yep.
He was pissed. Because, I mean, for years.
He was top dog.
He's done so many backflips off that stripper pole.
Yep.
He had this one trick, I know I've talked about it, but I was dancing so good. I mean, I was 23, I was limber.
Yep.
I had so much muscle on my body.
Yep.
Like, I was so flexible, and I was just hitting freaking... like, I was Michael Jackson. I was so gnarly.
Yeah.
It almost took me back a little bit. Like, how gnarly I was dancing.
Was it like Prince and Michael Jackson meet one night?
Yeah, it was kind of gnarly.
And you guys...
And I was, like, doing these freaking high kicks, and, like... I remember everyone was just, like, tripping.
First time I went to bars, I would bring a deck of cards with me.
Doing magic tricks.
It was so easy to do magic tricks with drunk people. I would put cards in their hats and stuff, and they're like, whoa.
I like this guy.
Oh, dude. Yeah.
So,
what?
Well, let me finish this.
Oh, sorry.
So when I was crushing it, Yancey was like, I have to put an end to this.
Yeah.
So he was like, I'm gonna finish him and show him that I'm the king
of the
beach bars. And so he went on top of the strip. His fireworks show is he would get on top of the stripper pole.
Yeah.
There was mirrors all around it, and he would get upside down and start spinning, and like he'd be like,
and everyone's like, yeah.
So he started doing it like, and freaking, I guess like his shoelace or something came loose on a boot. It slung out and it wrapped around the cords, and I guess some reason the entire bar's electricity goes to these outlet, and it wraps it and rips it out. I was like, and the whole bar goes. It's pitch black, and everyone's like, and you just hear this. Yancey fell on his neck, just. He's like, and I was like, whoa. And everyone like ran outside.
Just dark.
Yeah, it was so dark, and everyone like ran outside, and like I hear this one guy, he's like, Yancey, not again.
Dude.
So I guess it happened before.
Dude. What a legend, dude. Too bad. Yeah, there's not an award.
He needs a documentary.
I know.
Of the work he's put in.
All the interviews they could get with all the bartenders. Yeah, Yancey back in 98 came in.
I just feel like not too many people put in the work like he did.
No, he was dedicated.
He's like the Michael Jordan of beach bars.
Yeah.
Dude, what was up with that freaking...
Oh, you're talking about the comment?
You got some gnarly comments.
Dude.
Why is he so mad at you?
I don't know. This guy like acted like I was his... I don't know.
It was like you were his dad.
I don't know what it was like, but he was crossing some lines. And
did it get you pissed off?
Well, when he said,
what did it make you feel?
Go to church and pray it off, you loser, or something. And I'm like, who are you? Well, I think what's the problem is people watch a podcast and they kind of feel like they know everything that's going on in our lives.
They feel like he's in your life too.
And I'm like, dude, you don't know what I go home to and what I got going on. Like, you don't know nothing.
Right. It was a little much.
A little? Imagine a stranger walking up to you in a Walmart and saying that. You'd be like,
drop and give me 20.
It's like, who are you? What's your name?
Well, I feel like he could have worded it a little different.
Yeah.
Because I feel like it was coming from a good place, but it was coming out wrong.
I think in my mind, though, he's like a 58-year-old man that lives in his basement with his grandma.
Well, I think he wants the best for you. Clearly.
Clearly, yeah.
Like he wants you to get your life together.
Yeah, I guess. So weird.
It just was a little strong.
It was touch strong. Go to church and pray it away. I love how they always end it too. It's always like, but love you, bro.
Love the podcast. I feel like he was getting a little maybe like church aggression out.
Maybe
like he was taking it out on you.
On Christians.
Yeah, like
the full faith.
Sometimes when people have like PTSD with however they grown up in church and stuff, they'll take it out. Like if they hear you're a Christian,
yeah, they're like, what the heck?
They'll take it out on you. It's kind of like not fair, but
it is weird. Like I've seen other famous people, podcasters or whatever, and they kind of shield their personal life from the podcast because they don't want people like it can ruin people like they don't need to know everything going on in your life. But
well, I'm already used to it.
Right.
Like I went through decades of hate mail. I remember like crazy stuff. Like I remember I had like a thing on Surfer magazine when that was like the thing online.
Yeah.
I remember like I remember reading thousands of messages.
Yeah.
Under the story like, dude, if I ever see Sterling, I'm gonna take him under his dad's van and rip him.
Dude.
And for an 18-year-old, I was like,
right.
Like I didn't know. It was the beginning of the internet hate.
Dude.
So I thought it was like real.
Dude.
But not one person ever said one thing ever to me in person.
That's the, like, dude, for
in
sure.
person, I've only had nice people come to me.
I know.
I haven't had one person be like, yeah, you suck.
Oh, dude.
Not once.
I mean, we see comments every day like, Sterling sucks, this guy's a kook, or like, or don't even know who we are. And it's like, would you say that to me at Costco?
I honestly love it. I do.
Yeah. I like it because, why do you like it?
It's actually them showing appreciation.
Really?
Yeah. Because it's just fun. It's a place where you can say whatever you want and no one will ever know it's you.
Right.
So if they just want to like talk crap, it means they like you.
Weird.
Sometimes you get like the crazy.
I know.
But for the most part, if you're getting a ton of hate, it's a good thing.
It's kind of, I guess you can look at it like you said, like a fun, happy playground where everybody can just say what they want. And
yeah, it's like kindergarten.
Yeah.
You know, in kindergarten when you just ruin each other?
Yeah.
You didn't even know it?
Yeah, someone's got like a speech impediment and you just... Yeah, you're right. I need to grow some thicker skin.
You'll never meet them.
I know. Probably not. Most likely 100% not.
You know what's kind of sus to me?
What?
I see like chicks that are like 50 and they're like trying to be like influencers.
To other 50s-year-olds?
Like what is the cutoff age to being an influencer? Like when is it like, dude, come on.
Well, I mean, I guess if you're 10 and you're an influencer, you're influencing 10-year-olds.
Right.
If you're 50, you're influencing other 50-year-olds.
It just seems weird.
Yeah.
It's like, are you ever going to like go into the real world?
And what are they influencing people to do?
Like canes?
Like
wheelchairs?
Like senior citizen influencers?
Yeah, is there senior citizens influencers?
Yeah, what are they going to do when they all age up and they're going to influence people to buy the new like
they got this badass wheelchair that can do donuts?
I know, that's interesting thought to think, what are we going to be influencing when we're 80?
Yeah, how long can you influence?
Like new
But I see these like older chicks and like they always have their hair. Their hair's always like
a comb over.
You never can actually see their face. It's always like a scarf jumps in.
Yeah.
But they look 19. Everywhere else looks 19, but somehow you don't.
Dude.
Like, it's like the Austin Powers movies when they're always blocking the boobs or something. Like
one thing that I've noticed is if you look at a girl's Instagram profile pic, and it's like, wow, she's really pretty, but you always have to investigate. And you go to the Instagram page, and you're like, oh, she's not pretty.
Oh, her tags.
Her circle picture on the Instagram is really pretty. And
Oh
perfect.
yeah, it's like on fire.
And then you go to one picture and you're like, oh, she's overweight and old.
Well, another good way to find out is you go to their tags, people who tag them.
Oh, right.
So if they take a picture of them, it's not their like
Yep.
selected perfected pic.
Gosh.
I've seen so many chicks, like there's a Slender app.
Yeah.
So that you can like get a pic and you put the app on it and it tightens your waist.
I need that.
Let's here pull up Ryan.
Slendered.
Look at him. Look how nice that is.
And dads. Guys do it too. I'm not just hating on the women.
They do too.
You look at a dude's like Instagram and he's just like, and then you go to his page and he's got a beer gut.
Really?
Everyone's trying to trick you with their profile pic.
That's what's gnarly. If you're trying to date, like, if you're trying to like long distance date on Instagram, that's sketchy.
Dude, people do that.
Like if you're trying to meet chicks like all over the world,
yeah,
they're not showing you. So you're gonna fly all the way there,
or fly her out.
Fly her. Well, that would be easier. But if you like flew to where they're at, and then you see them in natural light, and you're like, "What? I flew 500,000 miles for this."
It's a weird world now. Have you ever been on a blind date?
Have I been on a blind date? That's a good question. No.
Me neither.
I would love to.
You should do speed dating or something.
Speed dating?
Like you sit at a table, see if you like them next.
Dude, that'd be sick. Later,
dude.
That seems mean, though.
Oh, well. All right, guys. So we have a big announcement. Thanks for watching, but we are going weekly. Not the sound that evokes excitement, but we are going to go weekly. You guys have been asking for weekly episodes. We're finally going weekly, dude.
What took so long?
I think we had to figure out our lives.
Wives.
Our wives, and get it all. Thanks for watching, guys. Comment, like, and subscribe. What the?
How's it? Thank you for watching Pinch My Salt, the hit podcast of the world's #1 surfer, Sterling Spencer. You know the rules. Subscribe and tickle that like button. Pinch My Salt.
Do you want me to like kind of be in the middle of doing a set? Or do you want me to do something like there's a band behind me and I'm like,
Like as gnarly as you want to go. Because I'm going to be like, dude, there she is. And we'll like zoom in on you.
okay.
Whoa.
I feel like I need a
Like a ponytail?
I'll make it work.
Dude, there she is.